Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Man United rebuff Tottenham's Marcus Rashford approach. Manchester United have turned down Tottenham Hotspur's attempt to sign Marcus Rashford this summer, with the 24-year-old forward set to play at Old Trafford next season. Tottenham have failed with an audacious bid to lure Rashford away from his boyhood club ahead of the transfer window. United rebuffed their Premier League rivals' approach for Rashford because of his desire to remain in M16, the Times report. The Red Devils informed Spurs that his preference is to impress new manager Erik ten Hag as he enters the final year of his contract. Antonio Conte wants to recruit a forward capable of playing across the forward line and planned to help Rashford rediscover his previous form after a disappointing campaign. However, Rashford is ready to fight for his United career on the back of a dismal campaign in which he netted just 5 goals in 32 appearances following shoulder surgery last summer. He accepts his confidence and form haven't been up to standard, but his club plan to put faith in him with a new deal in the coming month. Rashford will get his first opportunity to impress Ten Hag when he meets the Dutchman on June 27, the start of pre-season for those not called up for international duty this month. He will vie to rediscover his confidence and quality during United's pre-season tour, visiting Thailand, Australia and Norway. The England international hit world-class levels under Solskjaer, registering 56 goals and 37 assists across the 3 seasons before this campaign. He produced those numbers while carrying different knocks as he posed as one of United's leading figures alongside Bruno Fernandes, but after surgery he has fully recovered physically, and there is hope he will feel like a new signing in Ten Hag's maiden campaign if he can help him recover mentally too. Juventus keeping tabs on Alejandro Garnacho ahead of possible free transfer. Serie A giants Juventus are keeping tabs on Manchester United youngster Alejandro Garnacho, whose contract expires at the end of next season. Manchester Evening News report. The 17-year-old had a productive 21-22 campaign, registering 14 goals and 6 assists from 32 outings for the development sides. He was particularly sensational in the FA Youth Cup. The Argentine bagged 7 goals and 3 assists from 6 cup appearances, including a brace in the final against Nottingham Forest. United under 18 won the trophy after 11 years. His progress has already made him a favorite among some United fans, and the club need to sort out a new contract soon, with his current deal expiring in around 12 months. Juventus are reportedly keeping tabs on Garnacho's situation. They could attempt to land him on a free transfer, suppose he decides against putting pen to paper on a renewal. Garnacho has predominantly played from the left wing in his young career, but can also operate from the right flank. He made just 2 appearances, totaling 12 minutes for United last term. The upcoming season could be his breakthrough campaign. United boss Erik ten Hag worked with plenty of academy graduates at former club Ajax, who have gone on to become elite players. Garnacho will be hoping to impress Ten Hag from pre-season, but has plenty of competition in front of him in Jadon Sancho, Anthony Martial, Marcus Rashford, Anthony Elanga and Amad Diallo. The Argentine will have to stay patient for his opportunities. United still need to commit him to a new contract at the earliest possible to avoid another Paul Pogba situation from 2012. Man United and Tottenham hit by blunt Alessandro Bastoni transfer refusal. Inter Milan have successfully kept hold of Alessandro Bastoni in a news which comes as a significant blow to Manchester United and Tottenham just hours before the summer transfer windows open. The Premier League duo were linked with the Italy international as they aim to address deficiencies at the heart of their respective defenses. Bastoni, 23, won the Coppa Italia with Inter this season and Serie A the previous campaign, while he was also part of the Azzurri squad which triumphed at Euro 2020 last summer. He extended his contract at San Siro last year and has 2 seasons remaining on his deal in Lombardy. Bastoni's agent, Giulio Tinti, met with Inter chiefs on Wednesday afternoon and declared his client will definitely stay with the club as he emerged from the talks. He will definitely stay here, Tinti said of the player. He has a contract at Inter. He's happy. It's not a problem. This revelation over Bastoni's future means United and Spurs chiefs will need to turn to other targets to strengthen at centre back, with the summer window opening this Friday. Tottenham and Man United target Pau Torres. Old comments may give Spurs big transfer edge. Pau Torres' previous comments about Champions League football could give Tottenham Hotspur a crucial edge over Manchester United in the summer transfer window. Villarreal accept the 25-year-old club icon to depart amid heavyweight interest, and a switch to the Premier League has long been touted. According to Sky Italia, Tottenham have joined United's interest in Torres and commenced discussions over a summer move. Spurs are looking to include Giovanni Lo Celso in a potential deal after spending the second half of last season at the Estadio de la Ceramica. Both Antonio Conte and Erik ten Hag are understood to want to recruit a left-sided centre-back in their first summer transfer window at their respective clubs, and Spurs are set to turn for Torres, who rejected a switch to North London last summer after Villarreal received a £50 million offer. In an interview, the Spain international cited his desire to play Champions League football as the reason he rejected the Spurs' approach last summer. Torres' decision was ultimately justified after he enjoyed a run to the semi-final, knocking out Juventus and Bayern München on the way. This summer, his past stance could be bad news for United aspirations and work in Tottenham's favour this time around. United will hope their absence from Champions League football won't have a detrimental effect on their transfer hopes. Man United interested in Leicester City defender Wesley Fofana. Manchester United are interested in signing Leicester City defender Wesley Fofana during this summer transfer window, French outlet RMC Sport claims. The Red Devils are keen on pursuing a new centre-back, and it has been frequently mentioned that Jurrien Timber is the top target. Talks are ongoing with Ajax. However, there are no assurances that United will sign him, and the hierarchy could be looking at alternative target that would suit Erik ten Hag's style of play. According to RMC Sport, Fofana could be one of those. United are understood to have close interest in the Frenchman, who is also on the radar of Chelsea. The 21-year-old missed almost the entire 21-22 season with a fractured fibula and dislocated ankle, but was still rewarded with a new contract until June 2027. With the renewal, the Foxes face no pressure to sell him. It's reported that United will need to offer at least €80 million to convince the Midlands outfit over a transfer. Fofana had a superb debut season with Leicester in 2021. He averaged 1.8 tackles, 2.2 interceptions, and 3.3 clearances per league game. He also won over 6 duels per appearance. This led to huge speculation over his future last summer before his serious injury in pre-season. Since his comeback in April this year, Fofana has replicated those statistics, but United should be wary of making a huge outlay on him. We have seen Luke Shaw suffer multiple injuries following his double leg break in 2015. United can ill afford another repeat of the situation. Fofana may have returned to first team action after his horrific injury, but United could be better off monitoring him for at least another year. Manchester United and Barcelona told how much they will have to pay for Ruben Neves. Manchester United now know how much they will have to pay to complete a deal for Wolves star Ruben Neves. The Red Devils have been linked with a summer swoop for the Portuguese star, while Barcelona have also been tipped to make a move. In United's case, they need to replace Paul Pogba this summer, with the holding midfielder leaving at the end of his contract later this month. Neves is one of the most talented players in that position in the Premier League, and it seems he's ready for the step up from Wolves, but the Midlands club are well aware of the talent they have in their ranks, and they are not about to allow him to leave on this cheap. According to the Daily Telegraph, Wolves want as much as £70 million to sell Neves this summer, and that could be a setback for United. While he is a different kind of player, Barcelona's Frenkie de Jong could prove a more attractive option, likely to be significantly cheaper. Man United and Liverpool making bidding war guarantee over Nunez as £80 million star makes decision. Manchester United and Liverpool have pledged not to enter a bidding war for Darwin Nunez as the fierce rivals chase the striker's signature during the summer's transfer window, according to report. The Uruguayan has become one of the most sought after players in Europe after scoring 34 goals in 41 games for Benfica this season. As a result, the Liga Portugal giants are reported to have placed a value on the striker. Nunez is particularly well known in Liverpool, having scored in both legs of the Champions League between the two sides. According to Fabrizio Romano, both sides have committed to avoiding a protectorate bidding war for the player. The Anfield side looked to have moved first, with the club preparing an £80 million bid plus add-ons in an attempt to attract the player to Merseyside. However, United remain in contact with Nunez' agent as they hope to improve their forward line. Both teams desperately require attacking reinforcement as they approach the upcoming season. With the exception of Cristiano Ronaldo, the Old Trafford side have struggled for goals all season and are therefore looking to add further options to their front line. Nunez, who can play up front or out wide, would provide a different option to the Portugal captain. Furthermore, the Uruguayan would become a direct replacement for countryman Edinson Cavani, who will leave the club at the end of his contract. Benfica are in a strong negotiation position with the forward contract at the club until 2025. However, it's clear Nunez will be moving on, especially after he hired Portuguese super agent Jorge Mendes in April. Liverpool and United also face competition from elsewhere for the forward's signature, with Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain also said to be interested in buying the player. Nunez's eventual destination remains unknown, but the transfer is certain to be one of the most interesting of the window. Man United make first official bid for Frenkie de Jong. Manchester United have reportedly opened the bidding for Barcelona midfielder Frenkie de Jong with an initial offer that could rise to around £68.3 million when performance-related bonuses are taken into account. The Red Devils are thought to be keen on bringing de Jong to Old Trafford before the start of next season, as Erik ten Hag looks to reinforce his midfield ranks over the coming weeks and months. De Jong flourished under the guidance of Ten Hag before eventually joined Barcelona from Ajax back in 2019 and has been widely tipped to reunite with his former boss in Manchester in the not too distant future. It seems as though United have finally decided to firm up their interest in the Dutchman before the summer window opens on Friday, with Barcelona having received a first official bid in the region of £68.3 million, according to Marca. It's said that United's offer consists of a £51.2 million fixed transfer fee, with the Red Devils also throwing in another £17 million in performances-related add-ons. However, it remains to be seen whether the bid will be enough to tempt Barcelona, who are said to be in no rush to sell de Jong before the start of the new campaign. De Jong remains tied down the Catalan giants until the summer of 2026 and is said to be a favourite of Xavi, who took charge towards the end of last year. The player is also believed to have concerns over a potential move to United due to the lack of Champions League football on offer, which suggests that personal terms could be difficult to agree for the Red Devils without paying over the odds. United's recent offer is said to be under serious consideration, though, with the report claiming the total figure of £68.3 million is relatively close to Barcelona's valuation of de Jong. Ten Hag is also thought to have spoken to the midfielder to assure him that he would play a hugely important role at Old Trafford if he decides to jump ship over the next few weeks. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.